Yo. Alright, today is March 26th, 2025. Um, let's get to it. I'm a little late today. It's already probably about an hour, or what about 35, 34, 34 minutes before the market opens. So I'm just gonna have to just go through the things that I can as diligently as I can without um, rushing. All right, so I've been working on keeping my setups and ideas all the same consistently. I did finally hit the 500 mark. It took quite a bit of time to get back up here. I did say that I wanted to go back to E-minis when I get back to 500. Um, so now the thing is that how do I do that? I think I might just stay on micros. Let's take out the fourth and let's go to, yeah, keep it like that. All right. So yeah, so I was able to reaccrue 500. Would have been 600 if I didn't have a bad day here, but I had that bad day, so I gotta accept that. So 519. This is what I was trying to do last night, but I couldn't. Um, just basically trading with a max risk of 100. I did move my max risk up to 121 day because I felt like I needed some space for the trade to move, but price never even came down to that level, and I managed it. So I need to what I need to do is review how much I risked on each of these trades, to see what I can do to improve. So I was able to do $500 on micros themselves, about 1 to 2 micros. I think maybe one of them had 2 micros in there, but most of the part it's just been 1 micro. Um, for the most part, I think maybe one or two had 2 micros, but for most part, it's been 1 micro. So I just figure out how much I've been risking on each of those trades. So that's a assignment for me to do because that's what I need to do. And you can see that I'm working on keeping the losses small and then keeping the winners a little bit heavier, right? So right now, the max loss on this account is $100, and $100 gives me on 1 micro a 20 point play, right? So that's what it's been going to. So 100 divided by 5, about a 20 point play. Without adding commission, it's about, I don't know, 18, maybe 17 points, all right? So, and I've been working on just getting 10 or more if I can, and then moving my stop loss to about break even when it's about 5 or 6 points in my favor. So now I think I want to keep this 100 loss limit. I may size up to 2 micros. Maybe that's what I should do. Size up to 2 micros and keep in the same energy, right? Maybe that's what I would do. Size up to 2 micros instead of going to the minis yet. Keeping the loss limit at 100. I can either keep the loss limit at 100 and go to 2 micros, or reduce the loss limit to 50, grip it in half, and just keep 1 micro still to see how I work with that. All right, because I want to reduce the fact that I lose a whole $1,000 in a day. I don't want that at all. I want to reduce that. I want it to be, I manage the loss, or I pick the best trades and not, click, 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 click like I've done. So I've been very picky with my trades. I only traded once today, or once this week. So, I'm gonna continue trading the way that I'm trading. I'm gonna finish off this month. However, I finish up this month, and then I'm going to look into how to adjust. So let's just do that. So let's just finish off this month. I have today, Thursday, and Friday. Tomorrow I may not trade, and then I have Friday, and then I have Monday. So over the weekend, I'll try to like adjust as I need to. So let's just get into that. We'll go focus on that. So and I don't think I have much to do with this because I believe I did my highs and my lows and everything else in the overnight session last night. So yesterday we've been holding this level here for quite some time. We are towards the bottom part with VIX. ES has been moving up, NQ has been moving up. Actually, NQ and ES has just been kind of like at its level, so not really much movement. Let's zoom out a bit. Do have something that we can move forward. Let's do that. Let's do that as well. So we're still inside of this large selling on NQ. ES looks like it doesn't have anything there. We have a fair value gap here, here on the higher time frame. Nothing that I can really play with. Like I said, I still believe that we will come lower, likely to these areas here, and I'd like to see ES actually come down to this area here. But weekly wise, all right, we have a nice wick down here, a nice wick, right? We have some wicks that we want to follow. We have some nice strong basing candle. This right here is probably a long wick on a monthly. Let's see. I should have highlighted it first, right? The thing is, this one here, long wick on the monthly. So we did come like down. I like to see price actually come way down here if we can. But I also will take this. But remove that. Alright, so we see that in the daily, price is moving up, no volume supporting this high move. I think we're just moving up just to be moving up. It's kind of inflated. I think that the bubble's gonna burst, and I think NQ will be, VIX will be the one that I guess is there, but I could be wrong. But we do see a lot of buying on the 4 hour, right? Even though it's small, but it's just this consistent buying here. Right, this buying, strong buying was down here, and we came back to it and retested it with more buying. So that's that. This level here is being kind of there. I could get rid of this. I'm not gonna hold. I'm gonna keep that there. Let's put a marker around it. Let's see what's there anyways to cause that. All right, so looking for anything that matches. Fair value gaps here, right, but no match. And speaking of, I want to see something that let's see, I want to see what that looks like. Let's see what that looked like on all of the ends. So it was basically this here, right? All right. Oh, so that was an important level. All right, boom, let's zoom out, and boom, there it is. That's an important level. All right, it's not, I mean, the other ones didn't really touch it, but actually we did touch it. We touched it yesterday. Look at that. Touched it here on NQ. There it is right here. Buying, absorption. We held all of that, right? Hold this absorption level right here. It's a fair value gap absorption. Failed buy. Another failed buy over here. All right. Overnight session. Got above. Came back to it. Stay ahead of the market network. Get financial news. Okay. And came back to it. All right. So yeah, that was something. All right, but I don't do 4 hour stuff, 2 hour stuff. So 1 hour. Let's go to it. That was interesting. All right, so we got something here. They both can't have demand zone. So we have, oh, okay. This is the overnight. This is interesting. Just circle it. Alright, so that's interesting. Let's zoom out. So we still have a lot of buying when it comes to these levels here. Can't really pinpoint how these buys will work, but we have potential buying. Alright, it's just been a straight shot up. Very tough to read. That price came down to this level here and bounced on NES. Alright, let's go to the 30-minute, and then let's get ready to separate this thing here. Alright, absorption. This level was keen. Came back to it. Got buying here. Cleared it. This level down here could stay. I don't have anything really else up top. Alright, we kind of look like we're squaring off. And Q moved up higher. VIX kind of held its spot as well. I don't see anything. We do have fair value gaps jumping left and right. We have a strong volume here end of the day. Right now we basically absorbing. We still have some RSIs up here. Nothing up here. Nothing to support. Maybe we'll just end up sideways. 15-minute, more RSIs. Nothing there to support. Let's look at the bottom. Got this. Got this. It's just this is ugly. It's still ugly. Prices all over the place. All right, so we got this, I guess. Maybe. Oh, this is news. That's what that is. This is news. I don't know why it's so weird. This is the 8:30 news. Let's go here. So we had 8:30 news there. 8:30 news. Jobless claims. That's pretty much it. So that's news. What's the barely moving thing? Like 6 points. Zoom out. Didn't do much. Alright, let's detach. Backwards. Alright, let's do 5-minute. Alright, first RSI up here. In the day volume all over the place. Let's drop down. Okay, so we're gonna probably deal with that. Maybe this. Maybe. Alright, so this one is back below yesterday's high. Yeah. We moved about the high, came back down. This one is below it. I am gonna mark this level here. Okay, it is an absorption level. And then we got buying that came out of it forcefully. Or at least on yes. Alright, so it's 5-minute abs all over the place. But it may not be much. It's also news. Okay. And then 1 minute's probably just pretty insane. This is so much. It's so much here. I can't. It's like everything's a fair value gap. Alright, it's just, and everything is in RSI level. That's freaking insane. Nope, that's stressful. That is stressful. Alright, let's go back to 5-minute. Oh, got a little cluster right here. Broke it. Had this right here. Broke it. Had that up there. Holding it. Alright, so this one is holding this one here. So let me mark it. Alright, because we didn't clear it. This one is holding this one up here. Alright. We both got that fell by. Alright. Alright, so that's it for that. Let's go to we checked out news. Let's add a settlement prices. I don't think I have an EVA. But let's check. We have end of day volume. We're holding that there. Let's go to the 1 minute. Way down here. Is that the whole thing right there? Oh, that's intense. Alright. Look as we stay below that. I'm looking for shorts. We destroyed that. Alright. That one can stay. All right, let's do this, and then I'm gonna walk away. I don't think I have anything else. Um, Actually, this looks about the same thing. We got an absorption right here. 5 minute. There's that whole thing. Look how huge it is. All right. Could have kept one. All right. And that's all she wrote. All right. So, and then that one is all in between it. All right. So that's it. I don't think I have anything else. Let's go to the main trading chart. So we can see that we don't have any more RSIs. We do have an absorption on the 15 minute of NQ, which is that area that I have down here. It's being held. So if price breaks below it, you know, probably see some more selling. We'll probably see some selling, not more selling, because we've been uprising. We've been going up. And then we got this little RSIs over here. You know, so just respecting these here. So we got this here, strong buy. It's a lot going on. So we're just gonna basically, I'm probably gonna be just monitoring the first half to see what price does. All right, so that's it for me for today. Like I said, I'm gonna be trading still 1 micro, and then I need to go over the weekend or maybe even tomorrow and then see about increasing size or decreasing risk, right? I think I'm either gonna do one, probably not both. All right, so that's it for me. Be back in the evening.